Okay, can you guys hear me all right? I'm just testing out the time delay. That way I can kind of adjust how I get your guys' questions. Just that's pretty much all I'm doing. I hope you guys are doing all right. Well, I hope you guys. It's okay, Vamp. It's all good. It's all good. That's been taken care of. It was yeah. So we have five people here. Uh, I would like to announce one thing that happened. Like I'd say, in like in the last 48 hours. After I want to say, I don't know, like maybe 5 years, I finally got my channel monetized. That can start happening now. It took me 5 years to do it, so that's good. So happy early Thanksgiving to you guys. Any of you guys got any plans for tomorrow? Yes, Vamp. I can finally start doing it. Eat as much chicory as you want. Me too. Caleb, going to your mom's best friend's house for. Wow. I don't know. The funny thing is that I've been kind of on a little bit of a like a weight loss program recently, so it's kind of unfortunate that I'm about to undo like a bit of that work because how much I'm going to be eating, but I think it'll be worth it. Thanksgiving's always fun. So, if you guys want to start throwing your questions at me, go right ahead. I'm all good and ready to go, and hopefully more people will show up as we go along. And I already have the mystery game all set up, ready to play. Once the stream is over, we'll just jump straight into that. Have I thought about trying to make YouTube my job? You know, the funny thing is, Vamp, that probably was a goal of mine. When I first started YouTube, I thought that was something that was possible because I had seen people do that. And unfortunately, I'm currently working here's something. I currently left one arcade job. I'm not at another one, and I'm working 76 hours. And what's crazy is I have to combine that 76 hours with the 76 hours that I have at the other job. So right now, in one pay period, I'm working 154 hours. No. Yeah, 154 hours, which gives me very little time to do a lot of things. So that's kind of crazy and stressful. But yeah. Didn't you work at a casino? No, I didn't work at a casino. I worked at a bowling alley, and I still do. Thoughts on the Dallas Mavericks? Well, Caleb, I'm a Boston Celtics fan, so thanks for the championship. It was an arcade. It was an arcade, and then I went over to another one that's a little bit better than the one I just left. I was trying to get a job at I told my brother this. I was trying to get like a job interview at like a video store. Okay, you know what? Time out. I gotta tell this story. Last week is your birthday? Okay, Van. Okay, everyone, hands off your keyboards. I gotta tell you this story because I recently made probably one of the. This might be one of the dumbest. Well, I guess it's dumb depending on your point of view. So just hands off. I just want like a quick like few minutes to explain what happened because I've told a few people that are friends of mine personally that this happened. And it was kind of crazy. You guys didn't know about this, but let me explain something that happened. Okay, so early last month, I want to say maybe the first week of October, my bumper was damaged from a blowout tire, and it took part of the bumper off. Now, normally you would just go to your insurance. They would, you'd get it taken care of. Okay, so that's what happened. Now, here's what's crazy and stupid on my part. So I was not going to have my car for like 2 days. Now, here's where it gets bad. So for those 2 days, I fell in love with the rental car that I had for 2 days. So the moment that I got my car back, I went back to the place where I got the rental car and I traded in the car that I just got repaired to get that rental car. Problem is that now my car payments and my insurance payments went considerably up, and I'm like, I'm in such a bad state right now. It's like it happened so fast. Now I'd had the car that I just traded in and got repaired for like 5 years, maybe 6, and I now have a much better version of the first car I ever had. So the new car that I have right now is like a 2023 model. It's really, really good. Fell in love with it. I think I did it at the wrong time because I had always had the plan to get a new car next year, but I wanted to wait till January, but like this all happened so fast. So I feel like an idiot right now. But like the biggest life lesson I learned from this is that if you ever go into a car dealership, never go by yourself. So yeah, I felt like an idiot for like a week, but yeah, I'm working a bunch of extra hours to kind of make up for that, but yeah. Okay, story time's over. You go ahead and start throwing your questions away. Have any of you guys ever done something that stupid? Because yeah, I told my brother this, and he said, "Brian, you're an idiot." And I told John, my friend, who's another YouTuber, and he was like, "Oh, they gave you that car? Okay, I see why you fell in love with that car, because he's thinking about getting that. He's thinking about getting that car too." It's just like, oh, okay. But yeah. All right, I'm all good. Start throwing your questions at me. I'm good. You got Sonic X Generations. Oh, for your birthday? Oh well. You know, speaking of Sonic, I will say this. I stated this on Twitter, or X, what it is, whatever it is now. I saw the new Sonic 3 trailer, and I have to admit, my excitement level has gone down a bit. It went from like a 9 to a 7. I think it's gonna be good, but like, part of me thinks I might not enjoy this as much as I originally thought. That new trailer really screwed up with a bunch of reveals that I wish we didn't know about, but yeah. Brian, thoughts on Marvel Spider-Man? Okay, Marvel Spider-Man, the original one is good. Miles Morales, I'm not really a fan of. I have them both, but like, I'm not a fan of Miles at all. He's way too OP, way too powerful, and I just couldn't finish Spider-Man 2. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, sure. I mean, if people want me to stream that long, I mean, my original plan was do this for an hour, and then do 2 hours on the mystery stream, unless people want me to do this like an hour and a half here and then an hour and a half there. It just depended on what people were doing. Yeah, that was the plan for today to make up for last week. Oh yeah. You guys being kind of quiet today. What? Caleb, have I watched Gladiator 2? I'm assuming you don't really watch my channel very much because if you did, you'd know I uploaded my review of it this morning. So, yeah, kind of obvious. I'm like, yeah, review's been up for a bit. So, yeah, that should tell you everything you need to know. Yeah, make sure you guys have your notification bell set, and you'll you know. No, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Don't worry. It happened. It happens to the best of us. Man, I thought you guys would be on more rapid fire questions. Do I like Giratina? Probably not. That's past. I mean, I know that, but I don't think I've ever tried. Maybe I've caught it once, but it's just like what the ruler of the distortion world or something like that. But yeah, like it's got a weird design. What's my favorite Thanksgiving food? Oh, easily honey no, it's like this. We have this store called like Honey Baked Hams, and there's like this turkey that has like this like cinnamon coating on the outside. We get that every year, and I just like I can finish off one of those like just like half of those by myself easy. And I like to make sandwiches out of those. You said you were gonna get a dog. What am I gonna name it? You know, I actually have two. I know exactly the type of dog I want. The two names I have picked out is either Harley or Moxie. It's Moxy or Harley. I already have the collar that I want to get in terms of its general size. But yeah, it's gonna be. I'll decide once I actually see the dog. Like sometimes you can't really decide until you meet the dog and you kind of get the vibe, and then I'll know which name to lean into. Hey, what's up, Zach? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Oh, that's how you spell Moxie? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a female dog. Oh, I thought Moxie was Moxy. So, thanks, Van, for correcting me, like, so I wouldn't make a mistake. Who are the best American video game storytellers? Best American? Ooh, that's tough. I don't know. That's tough. I mean, well, I mean, if I'm being fair, I guess I'd go with like maybe Santa Monica. I mean, just for God of War. I mean, they've never made a bad game. I think the narrative is pretty good. They definitely have stepped up their story with the last two games. That's the one that comes to mind. If we're talking like American video game, I'd probably go with Santa Monica. That's just me. Plus, I'm a Sony guy, so that's like the one consistent PlayStation entertainment development company. So I ain't going with Naughty Dog. Some people might say Naughty Dog, but like I can't. Not a fan of The Last of Us. Uncharted's good. I hope they don't bring it back and they do something different. But like The Last of Us is like, the first one had a bad experience and just U.S. is slipping. Yeah, I agree. All this woke stuff is really getting on my nerves, and I can't stand it. It's in everything. Scale of 1 to 10, what would I give 8? I would give 8 an 8. Definitely an 8. It's like 8 is like a great game, and I think 8 is a great game. I don't think it's one of the all-time. I think if I was ranking it, I think it might. Let's see, 10, 7, 6. You know what? Yeah. If I were to do a top 5, I think 8 would be 5th behind 10, 7, 16, and 6. So yeah, I think 8 would still be my top 5 favorite Final Fantasies. So I would give that an 8. Everything other than that is like those are 9s. Yeah. So 10, 11, 10, 7, 16, and 6. Those are 9s to 10s. Easy. Last of Us was okay. The second one, yeah, dude. I said that in my review. I got death threats just for calling the story predictable. It's like I knew what was going to happen before it happened, and I was just like, there's like only one moment in that entire game that threw me off, and like surprised me, and that was it. And like everyone was making like such a big deal that Ellie was gay. I was like, that is like the least interesting element of this character. I just think she's annoying. Like if I was Joel, I would have ditched her ass like after like 2 hours. I was like, I ain't dealing with this. Yes. Yes, Vamp. 16 would be spot 3. The only thing, the biggest issue I have with 6 is I think it has too many characters. I think that is the only flaw I have with 6. If I was going to remake 6, I would remove at least 4 characters. Because by the end, I think you can have up to 14 characters. And that is way too much. I think 12, with how the final battle is structured, I think having 12 would have been the max. Because there's a section at the end where you have to like divide, you have to make like 3 different parties to attack Klefka at different points. And your maximum team capacity is 4. So if you have 3 teams of 4, you have 12. But having 14, so there's like 2 characters that like you pick up, but like they have no involvement. And like there's some that you actually have to go out of your way to find. So like that's my only flaw with 6, is that I just think it has too many characters. I would have gotten at least like 4 of them. And then just make a party of 3. Like, 3 parties of 3 or 4 parties of 3. That's what I would do. So you think a new Dynasty Warriors Origin game will be good? Dude, I have not played Dynasty Warriors in so long. I've given up on that franchise. And welcome to the stream, James. And what Final Fantasy game do I think UFOs and ET appear? UFOs? Aliens and ET? Wait. I'm not... That's new to me. Do they appear? I mean, I guess whichever one might... Is it 8? I mean, I heard a rumor there was like a cameo of R2-D2 or something, like when Squall and Renoa go into space in the Ragnarok, but, that's new information to me. I hated The Last of Us 2. Well, Killuza 05, I never played it. So, yeah. What are my thoughts on... I'm sorry. That's not Linkin Park anymore. That is not Linkin Park anymore. Linkin Park died 8 years ago. I got 6 solid albums that will last me the rest of my life. Whatever. It's just the sad remains of that band. They need paychecks. They need money. And it's not Linkin Park anymore. That is not mine. So, I mean, if people want to listen to that stuff, that's fine, but yeah, I do not like the direction they're going. I mean, heck, One More Light was easily one of the worst albums I'd ever heard of, so I can't imagine this being any better, so nope. I spent money on poor winner. Why did I give up on the Warrior games? to be fair, I don't think I was ever a big Dynasty Warriors fan. To be fair, I'd only played one of them, and that was Dynasty Warriors 4 on the PlayStation 2. That's the only Dynasty Warriors game I'd ever played. It was great, but like I'm not. I have no idea how long these things have gone. So it was like just one of those games where it's like, okay, it's kind of repetitive as hell. But it's kind of fun, but it's not like fun enough that I want to play like the sequel. I don't know how you could improve on it. And 7 is technically Cause of Genova. Yeah, kind of. It gets a little more. Anthony, it's a little more complicated than that. You should never play Last of Us 2. It's not worth it. Well, I had no intention on playing it. I was like, so I'm good. Recharge is not the new album. It's really. I'm not familiar with that one. All right, then I'll look into that. I'm not familiar with that one. I know Hybrid Theory, Meteor, Reanimation, Minutes to Midnight, Thousand Suns, Hunting Party, Living Things, One More Light. Recharge, is that the one? I think they released one that had like a green cover, but I'll look into that. Recharge sounds like it might be like one of those weird remix like albums that they put out, like that they would try. But you know, I'll look into that. Have I ever played Perfect Dark? No, but I am playing my way through. I am playing my way through Halo, because I was actually able to download the collection on my PC. So I'm playing through Reach right now. I'm a little bit more past halfway, and yeah, it's great finally getting to play Reach for the first time. I wish that's if I will say this, if I knew how to like take an image off my PC and stream it, I would happily make that the mystery game for this stream if I knew how to do that. But I don't know how to do that through OBS yet. But like that's really what I've been doing like for the last week when I've had time. Okay, yeah, Vamp. I'll look into that. I've not been familiar with that album, but I'll look into it. The Warrior games have had 9 games, and Origin is the latest. Dude, I only know 4. Thoughts on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? Caleb, I have no opinions on Zelda. I have not played a Zelda game in over 20 years. I've only played 3 Zelda games in my life, and that is Link to the Past, Oracle of Ages, and Oracle of Seasons on the Game Boy Color. And that was the last Zelda game I ever played. And that was well over 20 years ago. And I've beaten all 3 of those games, but just like... yeah, I wouldn't call myself a Zelda fan. Which was done better, Nier or Stellar? Ooh, shit. Ooh, that's tough. You know, I just saw the DLC that they released that gives Stellar Blade like Nier costumes. Here's what I'm gonna say. This is tough. I think the story to Stellar Blade is better, but I think the combat and gameplay style of Nier is a little bit better. And I definitely think the exploration element is a little bit better. So, story, Stellar, gameplay, Nier. So, the mix of the two is always a fun idea. Recharge is a remix from Living Things? Okay. I like Halo. Look, dude, I'm after having 2 of you guys ask questions like that, I'm curious how many videos you guys actually watch. I mean, dude, I've said that for years. It's like, dude, I did a whole video talking about this. It's like, what games from Xbox would I want to play on PlayStation? And all 5 of them were Halo games. Like, I openly admit, Halo is probably the greatest first-person shooter franchise of all time. I'm openly admitting that as a PlayStation person. If there's one game I want to play on a PlayStation, it is a Halo game. I'm admitting that. I've said that for years because that's the only thing Xbox has. So I'm. Are you shocked by this? What is my opinion on James Cameron Avatar? It's just okay. I've never actually. I've watched. I only saw that movie once, and I saw it on. I saw a bootleg copy on a computer screen, and like the screen was like as small as this. Like it was more square, but like that's how I saw Avatar. I didn't pay to see it in theaters. I've never actually seen it on television, and it just looked okay. I mean, maybe it was, but and I didn't even bother with Avatar 2. It's just like, okay, I've seen this movie. Like it's Dances with Wolves and The Last Samurai with giant tall blue Smurfs. That's what Avatar is. It's same concept, just science fiction with giant tall Smurfs. Not much else to offer. Have I played DI? Have I played Black Myth Wukong? You know what? I want to play that really badly, but I have to wait till a physical copy comes out. It is the same thing with Alan Wake, which is right here. Like, I had to wait an entire year to play this, because I refuse to play this purely digital, because I don't believe in pure digital gaming. So it took like a whole year for this to come out physically. So, and I think they're going to do the same thing with that. So it'll be an entire year after its original release until I get a chance to actually play it, and then I'll be sure to review it. So, yeah, I guess I got like another 9 or 10 months to wait. I typically don't like I don't like Xbox very much, but I'll acknowledge if they have a good franchise, and Halo is it's a great franchise. I can admit that. Anytime I played an Xbox, it's always to play Halo. I bought an Xbox One just to play Halo, because I knew that was like the only game it had. When I went to college, when I played Xbox 360 for the first time, I played Halo 3. When my cousin came over with his Xbox, he had only 2 games, Halo 1 and Halo 2. That's all it has, and it's been that way for 20 years. I mean, that is one thing I will give Microsoft credit for. That is something PlayStation and Nintendo could never do. PlayStation and Nintendo could never survive off of one franchise. Nintendo has like 5 franchises that they can constantly cycle, and they'll be fine. PlayStation has to constantly reinvent itself. It's got to like retire franchises and create new IPs. But Microsoft has literally been surviving off of Halo for 20 years. Just one franchise. I mean, that is ostensibly what Sega tried to do, but ultimately would end up failing. And don't even get me talking with like Forza and Gears, because no one's talking about that. It would have been like 5-6 years since the last Gears game came out. No one gives a shit about Gears or Forza. It has always been about Halo. It is always going to be about Halo. And that's perfectly fine, because for what Microsoft has done for 20 plus years is impressive. Because damn sure Sony and Nintendo could never do that. Ever. What kept me from going back to Zelda? I don't know, it just looked boring. Oh my god, Vamp. I saw that. I'm curious if if you guys want me to do a video talking about that. I saw that list. That list is absolute garbage. It's crazy. It is crazy how bad of a year of gaming this has been. Like, I looked at the list, and like out of all of the games, out of all of the lists, I think there's like 2 games that have nominations of games I've played. But like, none of those games I thought was Game of the Year. And for them to be so desperate to pick DLCs, that just tells you how shitty this year has been. And I'll admit, like, literally, if I had to pick, the best game I played this year was Stellar Blade. And I don't think that's I personally wouldn't have viewed it as a Game of the Year quality game. But, like, me personally, that's probably the best game I've played this year. Like, if I had to pick, that would be my Game of the Year. And I don't even think that's a game worthy of Game of the Year. Like, this year has been bad. I have not played a lot of really great games. Do I read manga? Yeah, I read manga from time to time. You gotta go watch the video now. Yeah, go ahead, man. I'll still be here. We still got a good, Yeah, we still got like a good 30 minutes of stream. So, yeah, go ahead. I'll be here. I doubt Halo 5 would be on PlayStation. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just saying, like, if I could, I would take Halo. I'm just saying. What is the creepiest thing in Star Wars, in my opinion? What's the creepiest? The entire sequel trilogy. That's creepy. That crap horrifies me. And the fact that it has fans is even more scary. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, 10 out of 10 story. I never got to play. I've never played that, so I can't really say. But, you know, I'm glad you enjoyed it so much. Jackie Boy, the Flood from Halo are my favorite space zombies. They're not really zombies. They're more of like a infectious parasite, really. Pretty dangerous, too. I've seen tons of videos of, like, people debating, like, if, like, this clan could take on the Flood. And as far as I know, there's only, like, one, like, enemy type that I think I've seen consistently people say that, yeah, if the Flood tried to take on this group, the Flood would probably lose, like, 100 times. Do I have a case for Alan Wake 2? A case? It's over there. Yeah, it's over there. No, I just took it out because I did my review recently, so took it out of the case. So, yeah, it's right over there. Have I heard about Witcher 4? I'm not a big Witcher fan, to be fair, so I'm not too familiar. Winter Ghost. I saw a few minutes of Avatar 2, and when I was at school, it was not it. I mean, I had no interest in Avatar 2, so I can't really say. Am I the only one who gets Avatar and The Last Airbender confused? No, I don't. Damn, Xbox has just one franchise? Yeah, Vamp, I'm sure you like Gears, but, like, no one's really talked about it. It's not talked about on the same level as Halo. You'll never hear anyone say that. And, like, for the longest time, that's all Xbox had. It was Halo, Gears, and Forza for years. But, like, nobody would put Gears and Forza on the same level as Halo. None of them would. At least, like, PlayStation has, like, a number of franchises. They're, like, they all kind of hang around the same, like, level of popularity. And they're kind of consistent. It's called Game of the Year, not DLT. I know! This, I think this Video Game Awards is gonna be an absolute train wreck. These nominations are awful. Like, this has easily been, like, as far back as I can remember, this is easily, like, the worst year of gaming that I've experienced, like, in recent memory. Like I think back to, like, the past 10 years of gaming, like, I can't remember a gaming year that I played less games. Like, I think I played, like, only 5. And I bought, like, 3. And the other ones, I either couldn't finish or I just returned them. Since your favorite Harry Potter movie is Order of the Phoenix, which it is, what is my opinion on the book counterpart? I like it. It's just I like the movie version better. It's like, I'll say that. Out of a lot of people say that the books are better than the movies, and I would say that is correct. Apart from the 5th one, that is the only movie that I would prefer over the book, because the book, it doesn't really go into much detail, and, like, Harry is just angry the entire book. Like, he is so angry. It's kind of annoying. It's like, it felt like he was going through his heart, like he was going through puberty or something. And he was 15. I mean, I understand that you got a lot of crap going on in your life, man, but, like, you know, take a goddamn chill pill. I think the movie, like, did a better job at, like, presenting it, but, like, not overdoing it. Like, it almost got to the moment where, like, Harry was being, like, a real asshole. I was just like, dude, calm the, like, someone needs to, like, slap your ass or something. Like, I'm reading this book, and I want to slap you, just say, like, dude, just stop taking out your frustration on your friends. Like, come on. You gotta go? Okay, well, thanks for stopping by, Jackie. You watched the Marvel animated done by Madhouse, and I wonder which one you would like for Blade Iron Man. I'm not familiar with that, so I can't really comment on that. Who is my favorite Dragon Ball character? Oh, you can't really see him. Vegeta. Like, I got, like, a It's like right here. I got like a steel poster of Majin Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Uh, Winter goes, games were so bad they had to make them what they had. Yeah. Deathly Hallows 2 is one of your favorite movies, but Order of the Phoenix is your favorite Harry Potter movie. Yes. Yes. No. Hollow is one of my favorite movies. I think that might be number 2. But Order of the Phoenix is my favorite movie. So Order of the Phoenix movie would be number 1. Deathly Hallows, or I think Harry Potter 3 would be number 2. I know Deathly Hallows is either 2 or 3. So that's not really confusing. Order of the Phoenix is my overall favorite movie. Let's see. My favorite character is Remus Lupin. He's very smart. Well, my favorite character is Sirius Black. In fact, where the hell is it? Oh, it's right here. I tried. I got this at Universal. I actually got my own, like, Ollivander wand. And I actually bought, like, this is technically the wand that's designed for me, but I desperately was trying to find Sirius Black's wand. And I actually found that one, and I sent it to my brothers. And I got my brother's wife a wand, and I believe a shirt too, because me and her, I think, we're in the same house. Or no, I take it back. Me and my brother are in the same house. His wife, I think she's a Gryffindor, so yeah. And it's cool. This thing even came with like a map, so like while we were at Universal, like we knew where all the little fun interactive magical games were. And that's something me and John did like the last 2 times we went to Universal. We need a book-accurate remake of Jurassic Park. I don't know. I mean, do we really want remakes now? I think we have enough remakes. I think it's understandable that Harry is angry in book 5. I understand having PTSD, but it's like he was lashing out at literally everybody. Like, it got annoying. Like, okay, like in the film, like, Harry has like 1 or 2 angry outbursts that in that moment are understandable. But, like, the book, from like beginning to end, he's just constantly angry. Like if you look at the movie, there's like 2 moments where he gets angry. Like at the beginning with Dudley, that makes sense. And then when like he's having his visions and his nightmares, and like everyone's talking around him and like they're ignoring him. Like those 2 moments of anger make sense. And then what Snape did. Like those are the only few times he gets angry, and it is perfectly justifiable. But like all throughout the book, he is just angry all the time. And it was just getting annoying. That's like the only thing in that book I don't like. I mean, I know you like X-Men and Wolverine over Iron Man and Blade as characters. Yeah. Vegeta or Hiei? Oh, Vegeta, no question. Easy. What is the difference between Vegito and Gogeta? Well, Gogeta is spelled wrong. There's actually a G where the J is. Well, Vegeta is the Platora fusion. Gogeta is like the fusion dance. And I always had the impression that Vegeta is slightly more in control, and like Gogeta, like Goku is more, like slightly more in control, or it takes on their personalities a little bit more. It's still a little bit balanced, but yeah. Oh, so you know Harry Potter. Well, yeah, of course I know Harry Potter. I grew up with that. I was at the Comic-Con last Saturday. Oh, cool. And hope you picked up some cool stuff. The Jurassic Park book is way different and a lot darker than the movies. Well, that wasn't what Steven Spielberg was going for. Have I ever read Naruto manga or watched the anime version? I've seen a few episodes of the anime, but I've never watched the whole thing. He had that Slytherin in him. Yeah, but he makes a better Gryffindor. Pretty sure Leon would think about this a mutant Leon. angrily teen superpowers, one bad date, there goes New York. Maybe. The new Linkin Park album sucks. Well, I don't do Gordon. I don't even call it Linkin Park anymore. It's not. I don't know. You can call it anything else, but don't call it Linkin Park. Call it something else. Just anything else. In my opinion, the epic scale of Final Fantasy 6 and 7 OG games is up there with the Lord of the Rings trilogy. 7 was too epic for PlayStation 1 games. Like, yeah, some people feel that. Some people say that 7 was ahead of its time. You picked up a Freddy Krueger poster and a Funko Pop as well as a few comics. So that's cool, man. Maybe you should post a couple pictures of those. I'd like to see. What is my favorite Thanksgiving food? Okay, someone asked this earlier. It's basically we have like this honey baked ham that has like it's not ham. It's like a turkey that's covered. It has like this like cinnamon coating on the outside of it, and it always tastes delicious. You know something funny, Gordon. Me and my friends, we used to sing that on the bus when I was in elementary school. I remember that. And that was like around the period Space Jam came out, and like everybody, it was kind of annoying at the time even then, but like at every one of these like school graduations, they were playing that song. And like even now, I still hear that song being played at like all these little kids' graduations. It's a good song. Did I play Assassin's Creed Mirage? No. I was not interested. I got through like maybe half of Valhalla before I gave up on that, and then Mirage didn't look any better. But like, I'm all pumped up for Shadow. Like the last Assassin's Creed game I really liked was Odyssey. So Odyssey and Origins, I liked those games a lot. So yeah, I'm pumped up for Shadow. Despite all the controversy, I'm getting the collector's edition for that. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I have faith that I just want a good game. Like, I'm not even thinking about the controversy. Like I just want a good game. One of the songs in the... Yeah, I know. I'm sure, Vamp. I mean, they're trying to replace Chester Bennington. That alone is, like, disrespect. To, like, the highest extreme. That's like, dude, I have lost all respect for what the hell you guys are trying to do. It is not fun. It's not funny. It's not amusing. I despise everything about it. I believe even Chester's own family said they didn't like it. I think his mother and his son said that they didn't like what they were doing. I was just like, I'm with the family here. I was like, I'm totally against it. What is my favorite Assassin's Creed game? 4. No question. It is 4. Top 5 Assassin's Creed games would be 4, Odyssey, Origins, Brotherhood, and then 2. Brotherhood is my favorite of the Ezio trilogy. Then, yeah, dude, that's what I said. Dude, I remember when they announced that singer, they had like a live performance, and they were singing all the old songs. Oh my god, it sounded awful. I was like, look, I might give you a chance if you focus on your own shit, but like, you start singing these treasured songs of my youth, like you're practically pissing and shitting all over his legacy, and I'm like, yeah, when you show that level of disrespect, then I have no interest in what you're doing. You've lost all respect from me. And I know some people feel the same way. Like there's like pockets of fans. There's like fans that hate this, fans that are with it, fans in the middle. I'm in the strict. I'm totally against this. I will just stick to the old stuff, and yeah. Have I watched Transformers Rise of the Beast? I saw Rise of the Beast. I thought it was okay, and Transformers 1 just didn't... That didn't look like it was for me. Looked like it was for 5-year-olds, so... Yeah. What is up with Hermione, man? What do you mean? Well, what's wrong with her? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, Vamp. I know about her background, and, like... who she's associated with. I was like, that should have been a red flag there, but heck, they didn't care. So, yep, that tells me where their headset is. Yeah, I know, Marcus, but heck, they want to try. They want to try to erase that. So, whatever. I got my albums. I got enough Linkin Park and 6 good albums to last me the rest of my life. They ain't taking that away from me. Anthony, you know, depends on my mood. I thought love was only in true. Oh, you're trying to do a stupid lyric trick thing. Yeah, okay, nice try. Nice try, Gordon S. Nice try. I see through your little scheme. No. I think Minutes to Midnight is great too. No, I will defend Minutes to Midnight. I think that's a great album. It's just, you know, Hybrid Theory and Meteor, those are like up there in the stratosphere. They're, you know. Yeah. But no, I would say that's still a great album. I really like that one. Yeah, there's a few songs I would put in my all-time favorite, like, True Linkin Park songs list. Absolutely. Do I like Ash Ketchum? Well, he's fine. You know, I grew up with him in my early Pokemon days. I'm glad he finally retired and maybe hopefully grew up a little bit. You know, he's fine. No complaints. Yes. Yes, I remember the documentary. I think you guys already know this. I have, like, yeah, it's right here. I don't know, this is like the 10th time I've shown this damn thing. Yeah, but yeah, dude. I think the documentary comes in this. Then I got like an album. I got this one for my birthday, my last birthday. So yeah, I know it came with it. Yeah, I know. So, man, you hear about the PlayStation 5 version of Resident Evil 5 and Dino Crisis? I'm not familiar with that, but, like, why would you need to make a PlayStation 5 version? Just pop it. I just pop in my PlayStation 4 version, and it works just fine on my PlayStation 5. Minutes to Midnight was the first album I listened to, Hybrid Theory being second. Yeah, that's a good list. Why does future Gohan look different so compared to Gohan in the main timeline? Well, because he's got a scar and he's missing an arm. So, yeah, I'd say that's a pretty big difference. From what I know is out isn't. I don't know. I don't want to ask questions. I want to. Let's get away from that. The less we talk about that, the better. What is my opinion about Team Rocket, Jesse J? Really? Pokemon now? I mean, they kept trying to steal Pikachu for like 20 years and couldn't do it. So, you know, they're fine. Well, if Future Gohan doesn't die, Trunks doesn't become Super Saiyan, so that was kind of necessary. You know, the funny thing is, I heard a story. I remember someone doing like a fan storyline. I don't know if it's real or not. Where like, what would happen if like they did a version that was like Gohan Black? It's like the Goku Black storyline was Zamasu, but like it's Gohan that goes evil. I was like, oh, that would make an interesting storyline. That'd be very interesting. And I will say this: I wish they had done something with I wish they had done more of Goten. Like they do stuff with Trunks, but like from time to time. But like I'd love to see what an older, like a teen Goten would do. Like, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon. I am definitely a bigger Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan. I got an entire Pokemon. I still got my Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks. I got a Blue Eye skateboard hanging up there. I got like almost the entire collection of Yu-Gi-Oh! Funko Pops. I still play Master Duel almost every day. So, yeah, I'm definitely a bigger Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan than a Pokemon fan. Alright, well, we got about... I'd say we got either 9 more minutes or 39 more minutes until we go to the mystery stream, depending on, like, what you guys want to do, because The mystery game's all ready to go, so. Oh, so that's how you do chat donations. Oh, I just now noticed that. Oh, okay. I don't know, maybe one day we'll start using it. Do I prefer Terra or... Oh, definitely Terra. Easy. That is not a question. Easily Terra. No question. No debate. Anthony, why did some humans want to exploit the Pokemon and their power? Oh, I don't know, because humans are horrible, I'm guessing. Was King Vegeta evil? I wouldn't say he was... No, I wouldn't say he was evil. He was just being a Saiyan. I mean... Who was under, like, the rule of Frieza. So... But, no, I wouldn't say he was evil. He was just doing what Saiyans did. That, you know... Is Superman an alien? Well, obviously he's not human, so yeah, of course Superman's an alien. Oh, damn. Ooh, that's a tough one. Ooh, that is tough. But if I had to pick, I'd probably go with Human Nature from Thriller. Yeah, yeah, that would be my favorite Michael Jackson song. Yeah. Tough, because there's a lot of really good ones. Yes, Thriller. What? Don't tell me you've never heard of Thriller. Are you... Don't you tell me. No. Oh no. Don't you tell me. Don't you tell me you've come into my chat and you don't know Thriller. Man, I got all of them. I got Off the Wall. I got Bad. These are originals. These aren't reprints. These things are older than I am. My mom passed these down to me. These are originals. I'm too worked up. Thoughts on Bob Marley and favorite song of his? I'll be honest. I'm not the biggest Bob Marley. I'm not really a fan of his. You'd have to ask my brother. He's the Bob Marley fan. What's my favorite Michael Jackson era? Ooh, that's tough. I'll put it like this. Probably Dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, if I could pick any one of his concerts to go to, which he didn't have, he only had 3, which would be Bad. I don't count Victory as one of his tours because he was with his brothers, and it didn't even go all the way. He had Bad, Dangerous, and History. I would probably go to a Dangerous concert. Yeah, that's definitely my favorite. Can I whistle Beat It? No, not right now, Gordon. Have I ever watched Titanic? Yes, I have. Like, a long time ago. Have I ever heard of the show Bluey because of the wholesomely hilarious? No, Marcus, I've never heard of that show. Did I see that? No. No, Gordon. I'm done. I've been done with live action Disney remakes for a long time. Nope. I knew this was bad. I'm not watching any more of this shit. I mean, dude, dude, I generally liked Little Mermaid as a kid. That remake was bullshit. My brother's favorite movie of all time is The Lion King, and he absolutely despised what they did in the remake. And now they're making this stupid Mufasa prequel. Who the hell asked for that? Who the hell asked for that? No one gave a damn. Like, really? Like, they know they can't make a sequel. They know they can't make a Lion King 2 for obvious reasons. They're not gonna make a one and three quarters. So they're making some stupid prequel for no damn reason. Come on. Have I seen BoJack Horseman? No, I have not. I don't know. I don't care. I'm done with live action Disney movies. I'm done with them. Oh, Gordon, damn. You didn't know? Oh, I'm so sorry I told you that. Don't go looking for it. It's awful. Don't. I feel bad. You didn't know, and I wish I didn't know like you did, but I feel responsible. I shouldn't have said anything. I feel bad now. Who's my favorite character from The Boys? You know what? I think the new Black Noir is my favorite character. He's pretty funny. And I know he's right. He told me how much he despised it. It's like I knew that's what they were gonna do. Yours is Homelander? Okay, that's fine. I don't have a manga collection. Was Biden a good president? He's kind of forgettable. I don't remember anything he's done. So I don't know. I don't pay attention to presidents. I've never voted for a president. I probably will never vote for someone for president because in order for me to do that, I would have to believe that person's just a good human being. And if you want to be president, then you're a serious narcissist, and that comes with the job. Like, what kind of person would really want to have that kind of responsibility and deal with the consequences? Like, there has to be something mentally wrong with you for that. Like, nobody wants that job for noble reasons. Nobody. And anyone who says they are is lying. Like, to be president, that is not a noble job. I remember how cheerful you were when your James Bond tier list video when you were talking about GoldenEye. Yep. It's still my favorite. It's not the best James Bond film, I acknowledge, but it is my personal favorite. Yeah, don't worry, Marcus. I don't need to tell them that. He knows that. he knows that. Okay. Alright, so we're at 5:30 right now, so the stream would usually end about now. But I want to ask you guys, because there's 13 of you guys here, and I'm not sure how many of you are going to join the mystery game. So do you want me to do you want me to jump to the mystery game now? Or do you want to do this for like another 30 minutes? Because I said I was going to do 3 hours total. So it's like, do you want like an hour of live streaming and 2 hours of mystery game? Or an hour and a half of live stream and an hour and a half of mystery gaming? So like, there's 14 of you guys in here. So what do you want to do? I'm just curious. Yes, Comic Gamer 360. I do know who Quentin Tarantino is. My favorite film of his is... No, Pulp Fiction's too generic. I'd probably have to go with Django. Yeah, I'd go with Django Unchained. I'd say that's probably my favorite. I've had the most fun. Yeah. Okay, let's put this to a vote. Let's vote. Like, Let's let's vote. Like like give me a vote if you want another 30 minutes of streaming, or give me a vote if you want to jump into the mystery game. Because there's 10 of you, so like, let's see if we can get a majority. So let's get some voting going. It's like I vote for more live stream, vote for mystery game. So come on, there's 11 of you guys. So let's get this out of the way now. I used to like SpongeBob, but I grew out of that. We got one for game. So if we don't have a counter argument in like 60 seconds, we're gonna jump right into the game, unless someone counters that with another vote. Okay, we got two for game. Okay, yeah, you know, here's what I'm gonna do. I am, where the hell is it? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start a timer right now. Starting now, and whichever has the most votes in the next 55 seconds is what we're gonna do. So we got three for game right now. No votes for live stream, and you got 45 seconds. So if you want the live stream to continue, you better vote for it. But we got three for game. And you guys don't know what the game is, but I'll tell you this much. It's in my 10 out of 10 club. So that should give you a hint. We got three for game, 28 seconds. No counter votes. Got 20 seconds left. We got one for stream. Live stream better get 2 more votes or we're going to jump right in the game. You got 13 seconds. Now 10 seconds. Okay. And with 3 votes, mystery game wins. So you're going to get 2 games of a mystery game. No. I already streamed that one. So, okay. So, give me like literally 60 seconds, and then I'm gonna jump right into the mystery game, and I'm gonna do a complete new like a new game of it, and hopefully some of you guys will jump into that stream, and we'll continue to have more fun. And heck, we'll be sure to do another stream next Wednesday around the same time. So, thank you guys for joining in the live stream. I'll see you guys in about 60 seconds in the mystery game, and hope you guys have fun with me there. So until then, I will hopefully see you guys either next week, or I will see you guys in about 60 seconds. So, see you soon.